Did you know you can get promoted units right after saving Scarlet? Check out my Get Promoted Units early video to see the details. Link in the video description below. Continuing on, once you have unlocked all these promoted units, you most likely will need a good team to make use of them to explore the rest of Bastorias, to unlock more promoted units to hire. I will be making 3 squads to use, with the first one being my promoted cavalry team. The 4 horsemen of Apocalypse, if you will. I'm currently playing on Expert with these enemies, being 5 to 8 levels higher than me. Nevertheless, I'm still able to one-round them with this optimized team setup. Joseph will serve as our tank for the team and wields the anti-beast shield. This shield is very important since beasts can do a ton of damage right at the start of the battle. We are also fighting beasts at night, which makes them faster, stronger, and have more initiative. Beasts have a lot of evade as well. Thus, our first great knight will be using a true thrust spear to take care of these fast foes, while getting damage buffed by Joseph. Our third knight, the Doom Knight, will be our cat hood wearer to give our second knight an instant follow-up attack to wipe out the rest of the beasts. The Doom Knight is equipped with a row attack that does fire damage. With column clearing attacks and a row clearing attack, our team setup is perfectly in sync with each other. Meanwhile, our fourth knight will be our Pursue Knight that does follow-up attacks to clean up any surviving beasts. The fourth knight is equipped with my strongest spear weapon. I am personally using the endgame spear found in my Get Endgame Items Early video, but a steel spear is good enough. The fourth knight will be using Wild Rush to clear any remaining columns, or use a multi-hit pile thrust to take care of the very last enemies. For my next squad setup, I will be using a S-tier unique character, focused on building a team for them that is very resource-light. The Gladiator class will be featured for the very first time in this video as well. Subscribe to see that video as soon as it is released. Now let me briefly go over my setup and where to find the items I used. Starting off with our first great knight. The Unwavering Spear can be bought at the first town of the game, with the shield being able to be purchased at the first town in the tutorial fight of the game. The Angel's Plume is available in the Divine Shard Exchange Shop, with the Warrior's Medallion available for purchase in the Port City after beating the Bruno mission. Copy my tactics as well to make the team work properly. Our Doom Knight's axe can be stolen from Morad after beating the quest to unlock the promoted classes. A steel axe works just as fine if you don't have it. The Heaven Swing Shield can be obtained after getting Ochlis, with the Lapis Pendant easily obtained from numerous quests and the hood from the Divine Exchange Shop. The tactics for the Doom Knight is very basic. Then for our second great knight, he is equipped with the Endgame Spear I mentioned earlier. The Azure Crest Shield and Pursuance Bracelet can both be bought after clearing Morden's quest in the city there. The Lionheart was also stolen from Morard. The tactics for both my great knights are pretty complex, since they are our 2 main damage dealers. As for Joseph, we have our ever-useful King's Blade. Video link in the description of this video below for how to obtain this early item. The Beast Shield is obtained right after beating the main story quest here to unlock promoted units. The Tailwind Cape can be bought from the very far northwest Port City in the first region of the game. The Dancer's Bracelet can also be bought from the first town in the tutorial fight of this game. You can switch out the Unwavering Spear and King's Blade for magic weapons whenever you are dealing with armored foes. I will be showcasing that in the last fight of this video. Cavalry is hard countered by Griffin Knights. However, our team is focused on getting the first strike with high initiative. We can still one-round such encounters while taking minimum damage. And although the Unwavering Spear is a low-level, low damage item. The damage buffs from Joseph and pursuit attacks from our second Great Knight more than makes enough to cover it. Not to mention the 2 Cavalier call buffs from the 2 Great Knights we have. These attack buffs also stack on top of each other for 40% more damage. That's more than enough to handle most enemies. By having Joseph stay in the front line with the rest of our team in the back, it confuses these griffins and most enemies in the game, since they cannot target a majority of our knights. Quite the different setup from my first cavalry team video. Joseph does very low damage at mid to late game, but more than makes up for it by being the tank of the team, while having the additional capability of healing himself and his party at the end of every fight. And now that all our units are promoted, I can keep this exact team set up all the way to endgame. As always, like and share this video if it helped, and subscribe for daily Unicorn Overlord videos. I now leave you with the last fight against an armored boss unit.
Begone, or the snow of this land shall be painted red.
Out of my way!
Have to gather my strength.
I have you! How careless! How embarrassing! I can barely stand. Wisdom befitting of all my years. I won't stop now.
A little stronger every day.
To forge a brighter dawn for Cavalry.